Hello everyone, this is Architectural Glass Detailer. Today I'm going to talk about the glass facade at the Apple Store Central World, Bangkok, Thailand. Three main topics that's going to be talked are glass material, the use of black ceramic frit, and the horizontal joint of the glass. They will be presented based on my observation and knowledge. Let's talk about the glass first. This cylindrical apple store is visually formed by large panels of curved glass. They are in the same radius. The frameless glass door is laminated glass composed of 3 layers of glass. Even though this is entrance, the glass are also curved, so the wall and entrance are continuously blended. Due to the extra weight of the door stopper and the hold open device are needed for the safety of the users. The glass for typical wall area is laminated IGU. My guess is 3 layers laminated glass at the front so that the glass will perform the same impact resistance to the entrance glass. And the interior glass is 2 layers laminated to provide safety to the people and stuff inside. The laminated glass and laminated IGU, which are in different thicknesses, are held together with the portal frame. This portal frame also plays important role of supporting the fixed glass above. The use of IGU glass is quite unusual for Apple Store. The big difference between this Apple Store and the others is the silicone butt joint. In this picture, you can see the glass butt joint of laminated glass, which is small and neat, comparing to the glass butt joint of the Apple Store Central World Bangkok, which is much larger. However, these joints look nice and neat with the use of black ceramic frit. In order to know how the frit helps, let's have a look at the butt joint of the conventional IGU first. IGU is unit of glass consists of 2 or 3, I'm not sure there are 4 or not, but 2 or 3 glass lights separated by sealed air space. So what we're gonna have is the outside glass, the inside glass. They can be laminated glass or just a single layer of glass, depend on different kind of requirement. And then we have aluminum spacer, which is normally silver. And after that, we will have a primary seal that bonds the glass and aluminum spacer together. And then we have a secondary seal to fill up the gap between glass edges. I don't know the glass makeup here, but let's say it's a laminated glass for both sides. What we're gonna see when we look at the silicone butt joint of the conventional IGU is that we're gonna see 4 zones of color. The aluminum spacer is normally in silver. The primary seal is black. Secondary seal is a little bit lighter. And then the color of the wafer seal silicone. The combination of these 4 things makes the conventional IGU look a bit not nice when used with the butt joint. So if the black ceramic frit is added both inside and outside to cover the inconsistent look of the primary seal and secondary seal, the glass joint will look much better. Ceramic frit can provide a perfect straight line that IGU primary seal cannot achieve. And it looks even nicer with the black spacer. In the picture, this is the look of the conventional IGU glass butt joint. And this is why we need the straight line of the black ceramic frit. This technique is also used for the glass in other industry. This is black frit that is used in train window. The solid black frit is used for the inside glass, while outside is solid black with dot fading out. Moving on to the next topic, which is about the horizontal glass joint. This joint is quite new for the Apple Store, as they normally have full height glass facade without intermediate floor right behind that really break the glass into two pieces like GL1 and GL2 in the picture. The architecture above the ground is a two-story building, not a double height space. The glass facade is quite in floor-to-floor basis, and the horizontal joint probably has many things going on inside. It has to support the glass weight, lateral load, and it has to look nice as the vertical butt joint looks. I don't know what's going on exactly in this joint, but what I can think of is the use of glass fitting embedded in the laminated IGU. Apple Store's glass architecture is well known for the innovative technique of dealing with glass fitting. This is glass fitting embedded in the Apple stair, and this is a glass fitting embedded in the glass facade at Apple Store in Omotesando. How it's gonna look like if we do it to IGU. This is IGU with point fixing part embedded in the glass edge. The number of point fixed has to be verified by engineering calculation. It is the extensive use of the space between two sides of the glass, and they do it locally, not in linear. This kind of point fixed is used in the glass facade at Opera House in Oslo, Norway. This project is featured in Architectural Glass Traveler episode 61. We can see where the fittings are from inside, but it looks like they don't exist from outside. This is another facade that used this kind of fitting in Architectural Glass Traveler episode 60. Let's come back to what I think about this Apple Store. They can use point fixed connected to the steel structure behind. As every glass panel needs support vertically and laterally, the blue fitting here is for the dead load or the glass weight of the GL2, and the yellow fitting here is to resist the lateral load, just like what's shown in this diagram. The horizontal joint is a little bit larger, as there is something different from the vertical. In this picture, it is where the glass ends on the ground floor. You can see that the spacer is in the same level to the floor finishing, but on the second floor, the spacer is lower than the floor finishing level. This shows that the designer is very much in detail, not only the glass that is carefully treated, but also what's behind the glass that is gonna be seen clearly. They are treated carefully as well. If the glass are arranged in order to have the spacer in the same level with the floor finishing, we're not gonna have the symmetrically horizontal joint that blends nicely with the whole facade. That's all for this Architectural Glass Traveler episode 107. If you learned something from this video, please share it and subscribe the channel.